Have you ever been scared of school so much that you just wanted to run away? This is the unforgettable story of Swami Nathan, a boy whose childhood is full of fear, fun, and a heartbreaking friendship. Swami and Friends is one of the most beautiful novels written by R.K. Narayan, and it is set in the imaginary South Indian town called Malgudi. The story revolves around a young boy named Swami Nathan, who's lovingly called Swami. Swami is a typical school-going boy who does not like studies very much, especially the strict rules and discipline of school. He hates Monday mornings because they mean going back to school after the freedom of Sunday. His mind is always full of imagination, and he often tries to escape from responsibilities. One of the biggest sources of fear in his life is his school and teachers. In particular, the scripture teacher creates fear in his mind because of harsh punishments and strict behavior. At home, his father is also strict and expects him to be brave and disciplined. Because of this, Swami is always caught between fear at school and pressure at home, which creates confusion in his young mind. In this confusing world, Swami finds comfort in friendship. His first close friend is Mani, a strong and aggressive boy who is known as a bully in school. Although Mani appears rough and dangerous, he is actually very loyal to Swami. Their friendship shows that children do not judge each other deeply. Instead, they value support and companionship. Swami feels protected when he's with Mani, and this gives him confidence in school life. The story takes an interesting turn when a new boy named Rajam joins the school. Rajam is very different from the other boys. He's well-dressed, confident, and speaks English fluently, which makes him stand out. Initially, Mani sees Rajam as a threat, and there is tension between them. They even plan to fight each other. However, Swami acts as a bridge between them and slowly brings them together. Eventually, they become close friends, forming a strong group. This transformation from rivalry to friendship highlights the innocence of childhood, where anger does not last long and relationships change quickly. As their friendship grows, the boys become interested in cricket and decided to form a team called the Malgudi Cricket Club. Cricket becomes a central part of their lives, representing their dreams, excitement, and unity. Rajam naturally becomes the leader of the team because of his confidence and leadership qualities. The boys take their practice seriously and begin to imagine themselves as great players. For them, cricket is not just a game, it is an adventure and a shared dream that strengthens their bond. However, Swami's life becomes complicated when his father decides to change his school after a misunderstanding with one of his teachers. The new school is much stricter, with more discipline and less freedom. Swami struggles to adjust to this new environment. He feels lonely and disconnected, and at the same time, he has to manage his commitment to the cricket team. This creates a lot of pressure on him, as he's unable to balance school expectations and his personal interests. His fear of punishment increases, and he begins to feel trapped. As the pressure builds, Swami reaches a breaking point. He starts avoiding school and telling lies to escape punishment. Finally, unable to handle the situation, he runs away from school and wanders into an unfamiliar forest-like area. This part of the story is very emotional and intense. Swami, who once enjoyed freedom, now feels completely lost and frightened. He experiences hunger, loneliness, and fear, realizing that the outside world is not as easy as he imagined. This moment represents his inner breakdown and shows how a child reacts when pushed beyond his limits. After a difficult experience, Swami is eventually found and brought back home safely. However, by this time, an important opportunity has already passed. He misses the much-awaited cricket match, which disappoints his friends, especially Rajam. Rajam feels hurt and betrayed because he expected Swami to be present for the team. This creates emotional distance between them, and their strong friendship begins to weaken. The novel reaches its most touching moment when Rajam has to leave Malgudi because his father is transferred to another place. Swami desperately wants to meet him, apologize, and give him a small gift as a sign of friendship. However, he fails to express his feelings properly, and Rajam leaves without a meaningful goodbye. This ending is simple, but deeply emotional. It reflects the reality of life, where not all relationships get a perfect closure, especially in childhood. Through this story, Narayan beautifully presents important themes such as childhood innocence, the value of friendship, the pressure of the education system, and the emotional struggles of growing up. The novel shows that childhood is not always happy and carefree. It also includes fear, confusion, and sadness. At the same time, it reminds us that these experiences help in shaping a person's character. Swami stood there quietly, realizing that childhood changes, but the memories of true friendship stay forever. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.